folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Chris with One Dot Daily, and today is Thankful Thursday. So I'm gonna get into a subscriber friend of the channel who sent me a package, and I opened it before. I'm just thankful, I think, for people that I get to meet in the knife community that are just interesting people I wouldn't have met otherwise, and also kind of introduce me to things that I would not have been exposed to otherwise, and something I really enjoy and get a lot of pleasure in out of. So without further ado, I'm wearing my Ellaville Knife Show shirt 2025 for a reason. So stick around and check out the video, and hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so we're talking about this guy today, Michael, over at Red Eye Patriot. Just cool people in this community, man. I meet lots of different people, but this is what he sent me, and let's get it out here. You can see it's a Baron Sun, and I don't know if I told him about this. I mean, everyone kind of knows about it in the community, but comes in that 10 there. But I don't remember when I told him that I wanted this. It was in a comment or something. But man, if I was surprised to get that. Look at that, man. That's why I'm wearing that shirt today, because we got the Knife Doctor's Ellaville Knife Show Barlow that I really wanted to go. I had my plane tickets bought, my hotel room booked, my rental car paid for, and man, some work came up that I was very, very much needed and was going to interfere with the trip, and so I had to cancel. But I just think, the Knife Doctor means a whole bunch to me, because that's kind of what helped me start the channel. As I'm sure the Knife Doctor helps, inspired a lot of people to do a lot of different things. But for me, it was just it was kind of a rough time I was going through, and I found his channel, and so it just means a lot to me, and I very much wanted to go to the Ellaville show, and didn't get to. And one of the things I wanted really badly there was to get this knife. Like, it was going to be like a trophy for me, having made it to the show or whatever. So anyways, that just means a whole heck of a lot to me. I think I get, when someone kind of like recognizes, like remembers, they hear something I say somewhere down in a comment or something like that, because it'd been at least a month or two, or probably around the time of the show is when I must have made a comment about this knife. So like, that's a few months, and he just said that he thought that I would appreciate this knife a lot, and that's why he sent it. But to remember, that that I said something about it, and then to send it to me just for nothing, this wasn't even a trade. I mean, I had a knife kind of in the works for him that him and I had talked about before, but this was just kind of him being cool and thinking about me, and it's just neat, man. It's just neat to be able to meet cool people. And one of the things about him that I really enjoy, aside from he's just a good guy, shows good knives and whatnot. You see this point I've got here. I only call it a point because he calls it a point. Like, I've always known this to be an arrowhead, but that's just because I'm, uneducated on the subject. But these are called points. If you don't know, you probably do. There's a whole culture, not counterculture, but people who collect these, look for them, and then make them and flint knap them, and he makes them. And I just think it's the coolest thing to think that he made this by hand and then sent it to me. I mean, it's very beautiful. I don't have my flashlight with me, or I would show you. There's some kind of translucent, where is it? I got one. Oh yeah, hey, check it out. Another cool guy, Mangus, sent me this flashlight. So it was handy. But see that? I mean, that's just like, I don't know, it's just really, really neat. And I tell you what, this thing is sharp. But I love stuff like this. You know, I don't have a very cluttered backdrop on my videos, and it's because I don't know, I just don't like a lot of stuff. I am uber picky about anything that comes anywhere around me. I don't know what that is. I just don't like a lot of junk. And this is just, I just think it's badass. I keep this on my background because it's just like beautiful, and it makes a point, you know, like not only does it make a point, but the point is like, I don't know, isn't this kind of the original knife? You know, I like vintage knives, right? Like we like vintage knives. Well, you can't really argue with the lineage. I assume, unless I'm missing something. So yeah, I just think that that's super cool, and he's way into it. It's called flint knapping, and he knows everything about it. And it took me like 5 different times to figure out what this thing was he was calling it. And it's a Lost Lake deep notch point. And this is the right side up. This is upside down, and I can see a little bit of a indent back there, and I don't know if that's why, because I'm uneducated on these, but this is right side up. And so I was told that's how it goes because I had it upside down in a video. And I just think it's super, super cool. But not only did he send me this, he sent me some other points. Look at this one. Look at this little one. This is called an Eastgate Basil Notch point. And he just sent, you know, I was sort of thinking, because he said he was sending me a package, and I thought it was going to be another point. And I was excited about it. I didn't have any expectation of getting the show knife. This is the 2025 one. I'm almost certain. Yeah, it has the date on it. Yeah, duh. Okay. Anyway, I had no idea that knife was coming. But I got to tell you, like, in all honesty, I just think these points are the coolest thing. You know, they're the original, they're the most vintage type of knife that you can get in according to me, or from what I know. And I just think they're simple and like very, very beautiful. So he sent me that one as well. And then he sent me this one too, man. And look at I didn't do the light test. Okay, this is a citrus point basil notch. So there's different names for all these, and I don't know what the names mean. I mean, when I hear Lost Lake, I would, in my mind, logically, I'm like, oh, maybe they found points like this around a lake that was called the Lost Lake. But I have that's probably not it. But yeah, man, I just think they're so, look at that. That's like, I just think that's cool, man, to work with something, because to me, this seems extremely fragile to work with. And so it kind of, I don't, you know, from someone who has never, I live on a street, guys, that is like, it leads right onto PCH. And if you know anything about PCH, it's a car show. Like if you drive a fancy car, which people in LA do, I don't. If you live in LA and you drive a fancy car, I guess your whole goal in life was to drive that car someday on PCH. I mean, I know I played video games growing up where you drive a Ferrari on PCH or something in the video game. So, but these guys are like really doing it. But the street I live on is like leads right up to PCH, and so it's like their test run or something. I don't know. I'm not complaining. It's fine, but they love to drive really fast. Let's see this one. I don't know. This one is not as translucent as the other ones, but this one, like, this seems big to me. These ones, dude, you would not want to get hit with this guy. Anyway, so this is the Eastgate Basil Notch. This is the Lost Lake Deep Notch. And this is the Citrus Point Basil Notch. And then we got them all three together there. And man, I just think that's killer. I just love, I don't know. It's just, there's something about, like, I'm like drawn to them. I'm so just drawn to them. And I don't think I have an interest in trying flint knapping or whatever. But man, am I just drawn to these things. Not to mention other people, but I know another channel I watch, Pioneer Knife and Tool. He's got a whole collection of points, and every time they come on, I'm just mesmerized by them. I don't know what it is, yeah. Anyway, if you guys haven't checked out Red Eye Patriot, you got to go and see what he's doing. He's very, very well known. I mean, he's just a cool, likable guy in the community. And I feel lucky to know him. Yeah, man, I just, Thankful Thursday. I'm really, really grateful and thankful to have been exposed and gotten to meet people like this, my life is richer, for knowing this gentleman. And he's introduced me to something I knew nothing about. And I mean, everyone's seen an arrowhead growing up or something like that, but I don't know. It's just really, really been something off my radar. And not until recently, coming into contact with Michael, Red Eye Patriot, has this even been something that kind of is in my purview to be interested in. And so, yeah, it's like, I got to find a little something new to love that I didn't even know that I loved. And I don't know, it's neat. So anyhow, what do you guys think? Do you guys collect these? Do you guys have any? There's people that go out and look for them. I mean, Michael made these himself. They aren't artifacts. He made them himself. But I mean, I don't even know, I know that they were done extremely primitively, back in ancient, I guess, times, when this was what you used for a weapon or to hunt. And so they were done with extremely primitive tools, and I can only imagine they have much, much better tools now, which would make this a little bit easier of a process. But still, just looking at them and seeing how finely they're made, and like this right here, I could cut a piece of paper with that. It's not an edge that you can't run your finger down, but if you pushed down on a piece of paper, you could cut it with that. And it's very, very even, all along the edges of them. And it seems like it would be very challenging, personally, for me to make. I mean, I haven't tried it. What do I know? But yeah, I don't know. I just really, really appreciate these, and he's cool. I appreciate him. Go check him out. Give him a like, give him a shout out, tell him what's up. He's like, very, very personable and just cool overall. So anyways, Thankful Thursday. It's guys like Michael, Red Eye Patriot, that I'm very thankful for. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope that you guys are having a nice Thursday too. I will see you around.